Hello, today we will experience a high-speed hands-on workshop designed to help you stop drowning in the research and learn how to synthesize your study material instantly. We are especially excited about the 4-prompt challenge where you will complete it practical prompt used during this session to unlock your official certificate. We hope this masterclass will be engaging, insightful, and empowering for everyone here. Thank you for taking the time to invest in your academic growth and in the future of AI enhanced education. So, Sister Jamilin, floor is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, thank you so much for everyone that joining our session today. So before we start, there's a few steps that we need to take care first. I'll share it later lah. But thank you for so much for coming today, and I hope that this session will be an insightful session. And hopefully after this, you can make use of Notebook LM in your everyday use lah to help with your study. So give me a moment. Macam mana nak share whole screen? Whole screen boleh ke? Ni sekali. So yang ni nampak semua. Okay, so before we start, we need to try to log into our NotebookLM Enterprise account first so that we can continue with the demo session later. So first of all, we try to log in first. I need all of you to go to NotebookLM, notebooklm.siswa.ai. So this is the platform that you need to use. So go to notebooklm.siswa.ai and click enter. So you cannot like macam try to search NotebookLM teruskan through the Google site, but you need to use this platform lah, notebooklm.siswa.ai. So we go through this process first to make sure all of you have the correct license before we start. And then if you use the correct license account, then you can complete all the 4 prompts tasks later and then submit into our feedback form. So if you encountered any error, so this is the type of error lah that you might be facing, unable to access Notebook LM. So if you encounter this error, that means that you do not have the correct license yet. So what you need to do, you need to scan the QR code. You might be scan QR code earlier, right? At the front, at our counter, registration counter earlier. And we have our technical team here, Mr. Elvin and Mr. Bukhari, that will help with the license assignment. So once the license has been provisioned to you, you will be able to see this kind of interface. So this Notebook LM, and at the top right corner, you can see the enterprise logo right here. So if you can see the Notebook LM Enterprise logo right here, that means that you have logged in into your correct account. So to make sure you use the correct account, you need to use your email address with the domain student.iium.edu.my. So I noticed that earlier we have the account with live.iium.edu.my, if I'm not mistaken. you cannot use that account. You need to use this account, student.iium.edu.my. If you have any trouble log into your account, you can raise your hand. We have our technical team that will able to help you. Ada, okay. Lila. For our participants online, if you have any trouble logging into your account, you can also ping me in the chat so that I can see if you have any trouble logging into your account. If you don't have the correct license or encounter this type of error, the one that I show on the screen, you can scan this QR code and we will provision the license to you straight away. So we'll give a few moments to log in. You can also try to log in using your incognito window, but make sure to use your student account lah. Boleh. You boleh. Okay. Okay, sorry. Okay, so this is the QR. Everyone in the online session can try to scan this QR and fill in the form, and our team will help you.
Yeah. Who cannot access? Can you raise up your hand? Who cannot access? Hah? Semua boleh. The whole row cannot. No. Okay. Those that cannot access, you submit your form first. If you have already submitted just now outside, then you don't need to submit again. Those that cannot access from the laptop now, that have not submit this request outside, then can you submit now? Yeah. So in another we will give you another 5 minutes. Then we will start to assign the license to you. Thank you. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I think there are one thing that you should know. To access to NotebookLM Enterprise, you require to have a Google account. So those who submitted the form with their ID is alias live.iium.edu.my, that is a Microsoft account. So that account cannot access to NotebookLM Enterprise. So you require to have an ID that is with alias student.iium.edu.my. Yeah. So you require to find out what is your student.iium.edu.my account from your IT maybe. Yeah. Okay. While waiting for us to assign the license, so you please focus on Juan Jamelin. She will start her workshop for today. Yeah. So once it's ready, then we'll let you know that you can use already.
Okay. So we have to take note all of the account that need to be provision the license. So we wait for our team to assign it to you. But in the meantime, we can go through a few slides before we continue with our demo later. Okay. So I would like to welcome everyone here to our campus AI Roadshow. So today we will be sharing about NotebookLMs for student NotebookLM Enterprise, and we will also go through the NotebookLM features, and we can also take a look at interesting elements of what we have in our NotebookLM Enterprise. So, at the end of this session, you are required to complete 4 prompts to obtain your certificate. So you need to screenshot the 4 activities and upload them into the feedback form later. So this will be provided at the end of this session. So I will explain more about the 4 prompt later lah. So a little introduction about me. My name is Jamil Rashida binti Abdul Rashid. You can call me Jamilin. This is like a very free and easy session. So if you have any questions, so just raise your hand and also ask your question out lah. So since our crowd is not so many, so I can be more hands on and I can go to you lah. And I work as a workspace solution engineer, and so I have my team with me right here. So we are working together. So let's get started. So meet NotebookLM. So how to log in into your NotebookLM? I explained this previously, so I'll repeat it. So to log in into your NotebookLM, so you need to authenticate your account. So make sure you log in into your official student's Gmail account. You need to use that one lah. So that one is the Gmail account for student. And then second one, you need to access the NotebookLM Enterprise account using this link, this specific link. So you cannot like search the notebooklm.google.com. You cannot log in through that link lah. So you need to use this specific landing page, notebooklm.siswa.ai. Otherwise, you are not logging into your enterprise account. So take note of this. This is really important. notebooklm.siswa.ai. And then the third one, we can begin your smart journey, learning journey lah. So it's your, I can say it's your learning companion. So we take a look at the anatomy of NotebookLM. So the anatomy is actually very, very simple. It consists of like 3 sections only. So the first one, on the left side, you can see the sources area. So this is where you can upload your sources. For NotebookLM Enterprise, you can upload up to 300 sources compared to the one that free. You can only upload like 50 sources per notebook. But in the NotebookLM Enterprise, it can go up to 300 sources. So you can give your notebook a name right here at the top left corner. So this is where you name your notebook. And you can upload your source using this add button. And then you can also discover new sources through a web search through this discover button lah. And then the second part of NotebookLM, this is the middle section. This is where the chat is going on. So this is where you can ask the following up questions and also inserting your prompt. If you want to know more about the summary of this document, or you want to ask to point out all the key points in the specific document that you have uploaded, you can ask around here at this part. So at the bottom, you can also see the following up question that has been suggested by the NotebookLM. So you can move around using the arrow button right here. And the third sections of the NotebookLM is the studio part. So this is where you can see the multimedia element that can help with your study. You can see the 4 main components here. So this part, you can see audio overview. So you can generate audio overview. You can also generate video and mind map and also report. So under report, there are a few other elements like FAQ, timeline, briefing docs, and few other lah. So we'll go through about that later. So for NotebookLM Enterprise, is your AI research writing tool ni. It can design you to help. It designed to help you find and also summarize and also gain insight faster. So if you have a very lengthy lecture notes or research paper that you need to cover, you need to read from page to page, but you don't really have time to do that, you can use NotebookLM to simplify your task lah. So using NotebookLM, there are a few supported files. You can use website links. You can also use slide, docs, PDF, text. So these are the supported files in NotebookLM compared to the free version that available on the market. It's only support PDF and documents only. But the one that you have using your student account for NotebookLM Enterprise, the file supported in NotebookLM is much more wider, much more variety lah. So these are the files supported. You can also include audio. Yeah, there's audio right there. So, what are the key benefits of the NotebookLM Enterprise? So, there are a few key benefits why you should choose the NotebookLM Enterprise to help with your study. So the first one, to keep your data private and also secure. So your personal data is not used to train the NotebookLM. So if you use the NotebookLM Enterprise, your data is not being shared to train the AI model. So it's only used for your use only. It's lingers between the your domain, your students.iium.edu.my. So your data stay there. It's not being trained outside of your domain. So no, for Google Workspace account, we do not log any queries or answers, so the data is private to the user. And the next one, the information is grounded, the grounded information that you trust. So in the NotebookLM, you the one that feed the NotebookLM the information. So you have your own sources. Let's say you have 50 sources of research paper, of PDF file or video or audio. So you are the one that provide the NotebookLM with the sources. So the answer, the question and answer between the chat, between you and the NotebookLM, the answer is in the sources only lah. It's not being crawled outside. It's different from Gemini. If you ask Gemini, so the information is varies from other websites. So maybe the website is not correct. It's not some website that you trust. So the information in the website might be wrong, but it's the information provided and summarized by Gemini. But for NotebookLM, it's kind of different. You upload the information that you trust, and the answer given is from the sources that you uploaded. And the third one, you can find information in a snap. So we can see a few example of the multimedia elements available in the studio. We have the audio, the video, what else? Mind map, timeline, briefing docs. So we have all the elements. So this information can help you find the one that you need faster. And the next one is multimodal and also multilingual. So in NotebookLM, the output language available is wide. It's very wide. So you can choose what language that you want to use lah. You can use English, you can use Bahasa, you can use Arabic, you can use Mandarin, Jawa sekalipun. You can have the language that you want in the NotebookLM. So the differences between the NotebookLM Enterprise and the one that free in the market is the free limitation. So the one I mentioned earlier, the NotebookLM Enterprise is actually designed to unlock more possibilities with a higher capacity lah. So in the NotebookLM Enterprise, like I mentioned earlier, it can support to 300 sources per notebook. So if you have many notebooks, so one notebook 300, another notebook 300, so it's actually very a lot lah, I can say, can. So this allows student to load an entire degree worth of content. So it's different from the one that free. The free version limits students to only 50. So this is sufficient for only like single assignment and short essay. But for a degree or a master or PhD worth of context, you need to use the NotebookLM Enterprise lah. So this is a summary of what I mentioned earlier. The consumer version only 50 sources, enterprise 300, and the file supported and the data privacy is not used for model AI model training. The collaboration. So the collaboration is a bit more interesting. You can collaborate, you can share your notebook with the other enterprise user as well. So if your friend have the same NotebookLM Enterprise, you can share the one that you created in your own account with your friends or with your lecturer also lah. So, let's practice. Dah, Evin, dah permission? Okay. So you can try to log in into your account. Try first. So if you try to log in to your account, you can see the congratulation message. You are now on NotebookLM Enterprise. Yeah. Okay. So I'll go through a few questions from the chat. So from Cik Shakir Aizat, what are the difference between Pro, having one from MOH, plus the default, student IIUM, and enterprise? Okay, for the one that you receive from MOH, maybe this is under my UC kan. So this one that you receive NotebookLM Pro. NotebookLM Pro have more functionalities compared to the one NotebookLM Enterprise. So for, if you notice in your NotebookLM Pro, the studio version, you can see a lot more functions. So for student, the functionalities in the studio part is a bit limited. We can only have 4, audio, video, what else? Audio, video, mind map, and the briefing docs. I forgot. But for the Pro version, you can see at the studio version is a lot more functionalities lah. You have slides, you have infographic. So but this one for enterprise is specifically for student. So the functionalities is a bit different from the one that you receive with the Pro version. So why cannot we use the notebooklm.google.com? Because the functionalities are the difference. So we use a different platform for student, and the one that provision is different lah. So just to differentiate it. Okay, once you log in into your NotebookLM Enterprise, so this is the interface that you can see. So this is the welcome page. So kat sini you can see the create button. So this is the create button. So this is where you can create your new notebook. If you have a previously created notebook, you can see the listed of your notebook here. So I have a few, the one that I have created earlier. So you can change your view as well. You can like toggle the menu here. You can see it like a list of your notebook, or you want to see it in tiles version, so you can convert it at this area lah. So, and then you can also sort your notebook into the most recent, or based on your title, or the one that you have been shared with you. So if your friend has shared a notebook LM with you, you can find it right with this button toggle. So I usually sort it using the most recent notebook. Right here at the three dot button, you can delete or also delete the title, edit the title lah. So if you want to delete, just click on delete your notebook. Okay, so once you have logged in, we can go through the demo together. So first you can click create new notebook. So dekat sini, you can see this pop-up menu. So this is where you can add your source. So kat sini, you can actually see the source limit yang you boleh upload from 0 to 300. For the sources, you can upload it from your local drive, or you have source in your, you store your sources in your Google Drive, or if you have a YouTube link that you want to add for reference, or if you have like a text, you can also paste it here lah. So you need to choose your file first. So I have a few files here from my local drive. So it's regarding mental health. So I want to upload all the 4 of my sources. So I just select all 4 and then click open. So this is where I know my source is being uploaded. It's like a circle button right here. Circle icon right here is being uploaded lah. So in the middle, if let's say in the middle of my learning with NotebookLM, I want to add more information, I can click add. So I can put more source, or I want to find more interesting from the web. So I can search it right here. So I just put in my prompt and click submit. So this is from the web. So wait. Sorry, my internet is a bit slow. Okay, so this is from my web search using the discover button earlier. So kat sini I can see a few website. So if I trust this website and I want this information to be included, so I just keep the tick button, checkbox buttons lah. Sorry, I cannot. Oh, sorry. So I want to keep this source, so I check this box. But you can also check your sources coming from where lah. So like this, you don't want to include this part because you do not trust this link. So this is might be from a local newspaper link. You don't want to include that part, so you can just untick. So it looks like I want to include all of this. So this is all the source that I have trusted. So I want to import. So I click on import. So this is where I add my knowledge. So I like to say that the sources is actually the brain of your NotebookLM. So whatever the information that you try to get out in the chat section ni, so it's all from the source. So if you ask any questions that is not available in the sources, the NotebookLM will prompt, I'm sorry, I do not have this information. So this is the differences between NotebookLM and Gemini. So if you use Gemini, if you ask information, Gemini will always give you answer because it's crawling in the website. But for NotebookLM, only crawling in the source menu. So once I've uploaded my source, I can see a summary of the information I've uploaded in the middle section here. So if you can see, so these are the summary. If I want to change my output language to be in other language, you can go to setting and output language. You can select your desired languages lah. So dekat sini we have a lot, like 200 different language. So you can choose what language that you prefer. So Indonesian, Jawa, Latin, Melayu. So whatever language you prefer is available right here. So you can change lah. So right now I am comfortable with using English. So I will not change. I'll just keep it this way and I click save. So from here, you can ask following up from this part. So you want to take out all the key points from this particular sources. So you can just prompt, what are the key points highlighted in the document? So you not necessarily need to upload like 50 or 300 source. You can only upload one. If you have one, just upload one pun boleh. So right here, I've requested that what are the key points highlighted in the document. So the NotebookLM has come up with a simple summary. So this is the simple summary of what the key points highlighted in the notebook, in the sources that I have uploaded. So if you notice, there's a number right here at the end of the sentence. There's a number, right? 1, 5, 9, 10. So what this number indicates. So you can actually click on the number. So it will point to where the source coming from. So it's actually, you can see where this is being cited. You can always go back and check where this source is coming from. So when you click on the number, it will point to the source guide right here. So if you click this drop down button, hold on, I cannot click that. So you can see the summary, and this is the link that being referred to lah. So this is the link. So this is the information coming from. So you always know this point coming from where. So you can always ask the following up question. So that's what interesting about AI. You need to use a following up question to get to your information you need in this chat section lah. So here, there's also suggestions of question. You can click also here. So there's a few. So you can click and the NotebookLM will show it to you, the answer lah. Okay, while it's loading, let's take a look at the studio part. So the studio part, right here, we have 4. Let's start with the mind map. So it might take a moment for it to come out. So I click first the mind map, and the report, we have briefing docs, we have study guide, we have FAQ, and also we have timeline. So to load, I just click on it and it will continue loading lah. And then I also want to generate the audio overview and also the video overview. For audio overview, if you select the output language to be like, for example, in Malay, you can generate the audio in Malay as well. So it's like a podcast. So you can listen to like 2 person conversing about this topic in your language. Okay, so right here we can see the mind map already done. So this is what the mind map looks like. So based on the 14 source that I have uploaded, so these are the summary in mind map form. So you can actually expand the branches of this mind map to find the information that you need. So you can actually picture it. I think for like if you upload one source, it's actually more. You can have more understanding about that particular one sources lah kan. But if I have like 14, might be a little bit difficult to find. But if you only have like one source and you create the mind map from the one source, it's actually more better lah. So right here, you can actually expand. So when you expand your mind map, at the end of the branches, it will point to a new chat. So you ask more information about the mental health, WHO, broad neuroscience. So dekat sini, you click on it and it will point to the chat section. So if you still can see the arrow button, so you can always expand it. I think the maximum layer is like 4 layer. So this is the maximum lah. Okay. So kat sini, we can see the type of mental health disorder. It's actually being expanded to a few other example like anxiety, mood disorder, schizophrenia. You can also download the mind map into PNG format lah. So you can try first. If you have any questions, just raise your hand. I can go to assist you.
Question. Yes.
Yeah, so basically, uh, so yeah, overall, it's a very nice tool to work on. But do you recommend Notebook LLM for, I mean, academic practices like assignments and projects, and also we do our thesis work and dissertations. Specifically, I'm focusing on the humanization issue because our projects or all academics stuff actually been through a software called Turnitin or relevant softwares for plagiarism or AI detection. So, do you prefer this tool for that?
Yeah, actually, this would be the right tools to be used because it doesn't use the internet data. It's use the data that you give. So in terms of the hallucination of the data is a lot minimal compared to the others AI tools in the market, including Gemini app. Okay, that's one. Then second, to avoid high like detection using the plagiarism tools like Turnitin, you are always recommend that you don't like just copy and paste whatever that is generated from the AI tools. So each point or each facts, it requires the human like us to review, and then of course if you want to totally avoid the detection, then you have to use your own wording and languages. Yeah. So another tips to you is that when you're doing the prompt, okay, then you can tell Gemini like you give me at this level of English, so that the result come out is not like very AI type. So it will fit to your personalization of the languages that you use. Yeah.
So that's what's special about NotebookLM. We can say it's close to zero hallucination because the information is grounded to the one that you have uploaded only. So this is the mind map that I have generated. You can also download your mind map into like a PNG file. So it's an image. So you can actually print this out and also add your own notes right here lah. So if you want to find more the information regarding the one that you can see here, you can just click on it. So if you click, then the information will be available in the chat section. Okay, so this is the information that I clicked from the mind map. So later, the information will be available here. So previously I have I clicked one, I think once. So this one. So you can find the information being explained at this section lah. So you can always click on the number to find the information coming from where. Okay, so next one we can see the study guide from that we have generated from the report. So from the report, I have generated a study guide. So you can see your study guide document right here. You can always copy and paste the study guide into your documents lah. So in study guide, there's always a quiz short answer questions. So here you can see a sample of question. So this might be useful if you upload your lecture notes. So if your lecturer mentioned that he or she wants to do a quizzes, so you can upload your lecture notes like from chapter 1 to chapter 3, and you can see all the possible quiz questions that coming from the lecture notes lah. So it's easier for you to focus on what kind of question that might come out from this topic. Usually like that kind. Usually our lecturer will inform that we will do a quiz from this chapter to this chapter. So you can upload the documents, the file, and then you can see the possible quiz questions coming up from that particular lecture notes. So there's also not only question, there's also answer at the bottom part. So here you can see a possible Q&A. There's also essay format questions available. So this is always something like interesting for you to take a look and read. And then next part is FAQ. So from the source that I have uploaded, so what are the possibilities of the frequently asked questions available? So I can also generate the FAQ from this document. So usually at the end of our writing, we also want to include the FAQ at the end of our notes. So we don't need to actually think very, very hard. So just upload your document in the NotebookLM, and then the NotebookLM will create the FAQ for you. So this is the type of FAQ available. So you can always convert the information here into source. So once you click the convert to source button, it will be available in your source. So you can see that it's loading. So it's been converted. So this document has been converted into your source lah. What else? So next one, we have the briefing docs. So the briefing docs is more like a simple summary of a research paper. You can see the executive summary right here, and also the main key points available in your notebook. So you can always copy this. Maybe it's like difficult to read right here. You cannot see how long. So you can just copy and then paste it in your docs. So you don't need to read, for example, like 30 to 50 pages of the document. Right here, it's summarized into 5 only. So 5 pages is sufficient for you to get the early understanding of what the document is discussing about lah. So you can always use this to include in your study. So right here you can see the summary, simple summary, and also the definition part, the intro part, the body part, and then the conclusion part. So there will always be a recommendation in the study guide document, key recommendation, and also conclusion. Okay. So next one is timeline. So timeline will be the summary of what the history has happened in the sources that you have uploaded. So the information in my source, actually this thing has been started in 1942. So you can actually see the progress for what actually happened in 1942 up until 2026. So here you can point out all the details of what actually key things that happen, what are the progress, what has been done in this year. So you can actually see the progress lah. Might be the one from 1942 is not being the mental health issue is not being publicly discussed, but right now in 2026 it's more open. It's not like something that's taboo anymore. So you can read all the history right here in the timeline section. Okay, is there any question? Okay, I would like to remind everyone to complete the 4 prompts. You can always click upload one source. One source actually is enough. And you can click a simple command right here, and also you can write your own command also, and then click send. So that one will consider as one prompt. So the second prompt is when you click on the mind map, there will be 2 prompts, and then you click on audio overview, so there will be 3 prompts, and the video overview. So you can actually just complete all the 4 prompts using the studio parts right here. Okay, and then don't forget to screenshot, and then at the end of the session later you can upload into the feedback form. Okay,
Excuse
so-
me. Assalamu alaikum. Sumaira Irfan here. Your lecture is really very insightful and very helpful for the students. What I miss is just to confirm 2 points. Like here, sources like number 37 and 38. It means the 31 in the list that I have uploaded, right?
Yes.
And secondly, how we will compile the references. Sources are there. I uploaded the sources. Should I make it manually?
Yes. Manually, yes. Sorry, can you repeat the question again?
Like sources are okay.
Mhm.
I uploaded sources.
Mhm.
Everything is written, done, complete. What about references?
References.
Like at the end of paper or article, we give a list of references that we have used. So we cannot like deduct references from here.
Uh, for the references, you look at the results in the middle of the panel. So there's a lot of number beside that. Those are the references.
Yes, sir.
In-
There are the
in the
number
chat, yeah.
references. But at the end, like we in Mendeley, we just give a command, insert bibliography, and all references come. Here is any possibility in this notebook?
No, not at the moment. You don't have that function in this NotebookLM at the moment.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
But you
Thank
can I'm not sure. You can try with the prompt.
Yeah. I'm trying with the prompt.
Yeah, to tell this NotebookLM to create the references for you. Yeah, you can try it with the prompt. Now that is what Jamie is showing on the screen now.
Actually, sir, I have tried. I've already used these. And when I suggested in chat box that give me the list of references, it gives in a way that number one is this book written by this and it says this, not in a referencing style, not in APA or Chicago style.
Oh, okay. If you talk about the APA format, at the moment, you don't have this feature in NotebookLM.
Okay.
Yeah, so that you have to do manual.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
So if you can see on the screen, I've added a prompt, so create reference for all the sources. I'm not sure if it's the right format for APA 7th edition, but you can see it actually can write the reference for you lah. So you can just write the command right there. Or you make your command a little bit more specific. So create reference with a certain type of format or style that you want. So make your prompt a little bit more specific lah. Okay,
Thank you.
welcome. So from the questions, I've tried to create a reference. So actually it can be done, but you need to double check it as well. So don't you need to double check lah whether this is correct or not, because I'm not sure this is the correct APA format at the moment ke tak. So you can always recheck lah. So this is the output given. So for whatever information you want it to be done, you can always try in the chat section. And if you are satisfied with the output, you can always copy and paste the output, so it's easier for you to make a reference. I have a document, the previous document right here, and I paste. So you can see the reference coming out from the chat section here. So it's easier for you to recheck lah. And you can also save this response to note. So you can click this button. Sorry. Oops, sorry. So then it will be available at your studio section. So it's generating my notes here. So I click save to notes and it's actually generating here lah. So you can straight away download the document, this one. So you can just save lah. Okay. Next item, since it's being still generating for audio and video overview, so I'll show you the one that I have generated earlier. Oh, the audio. Sorry, my laptop is not connected to the audio, so I'm not sure if you can hear the.
So, we're it all down like this. So, I want to start by asking something.
So this is the video that's been generated by the NotebookLM.
Just surviving. Sounds like a simple question, but trust me, the answer to that changes everything about how we
I'm not sure if I can hear it.
get into this.
My
First, have to understand just how this problem is, because we're facing a mental health challenge that, well, it's unique to our time. So, how big are we talking? Well, according to the World Health Organization, get this: one in
Boleh.
4 people globally will be affected by a mental health issue at some point in their life. I mean, just think about that. 1 in 4. This is some small niche
Ada.
issue. This is part of the human experience. And as if that wasn't enough, recent events have basically just thrown gasoline on the fire. You know, the COVID-19 pandemic, it wasn't just a physical crisis, it was a massive mental health crisis too. It triggered a just staggering 25% increase.
So I have. Oops, sorry. How do I close the audio? Okay, I have generated the video. So as you can see, I've played just now. So from the NotebookLM, you can generate like a 6-minute video for you, not actually more than 10. So it's very short video. So you can actually just download this video for your reference. So it's easier for you rather than reading the document. You can just watch this video and listen to the video lah. So it's interesting from the graphic that's being displayed by the video also. It's interesting. You can read the graphic as well lah. Okay. So for video generation, you can only generate the video in English language. For other languages, it's not available yet. For enterprise version, other version can. But for enterprise version, you can only generate the video in English only. This is the example of the video. So I'll play this video for about 1 minute
So,
for your reference.
so I want to start by asking something, just straight up. Right now, are you thriving, or are you just surviving? It sounds like a simple question, but trust me, the answer to that changes everything about how mental health. Yeah, honestly, it's called continuum model. What it says is that mental health and mental illness are not opposites on the same line. No, they're two totally separate, distinct things. Let's really break them down. Old way of it's all about the absence of illness. The whole goal is just to not be sick. But in that world, you have 0 diagnosable issues and still feel, just kind of stuck. The new is all about the presence of well-being. The goal here is to actually thrive, to flourish. Here's the absolute.
So for this video, you can download this video if you need to further edit this video. It's not you cannot edit it here lah. So you can download it and you can edit the video with your prefer video editor lah. So in my case, I will just edit it in the Google Vids. So you can make use of the Google Vids editing tools. So it's more easier for you to because everything is there. You can just drag and drop only. So just use Google Vids to further edit the video. It's up to you to add more information ke, if you want to change the song ke, everything. So just download and make your further customized edit. And lastly, audio overview. For audio overview, this is like a podcast. So if you can hear, if you have generated your own audio overview, you can listen to it. It's actually two-person conversing and discussing about the specific topics that you have uploaded. So right here, it's available in Bahasa. So you can see, you can listen to the one whatever been discussed. You can also download the audio. You can also download. You can also change the speed of the audio overview. And what's more special about audio overview, you can actually join the conversation via the interactive mode. So right here, there's an interactive button. So you can click on the interactive button. So once you play the audio, and then you can interject, you can join the conversation and ask questions in the discussion. So, oops, maybe my internet is not strong enough. So you can try on your own. Just click on the interactive button, the hand button right here, and then you play the audio. And in the middle of the person talking, you click join. So that's where you can interject the conversation lah. So you can ask questions like, example, explain more about mental health among students, something like that or anything. So that's where the interject button, you can join and he will respond to you. It's very interesting, but I cannot show right now. But you can try on your own.
Sorry, sister. Apologies for interjecting your session. Okay, I want to ask whether, let's say, we uploaded an image, and then can it read the image as one part of the source?
Yes, can.
Okay, can.
I
Thank you.
actually have example that images that I have uploaded. Let me see. This the image example. So I have like few infographic regarding Banjir. So this is actually example of the infographic. So this is the image. Oops, sorry. So this is the infographic that I've downloaded from KKM, I think, no, penerangan.government. So in this part of the source, I have uploaded images. So in these images, it's infographic lah. So I also have generated, I also can generate video, audio. So right here, you can see it's in Malay. Can you hear it?
Macam biasa je lah.
Nampak cetek sangat kan?
Ya, betul. Kalau anda seorang dewasa yang sihat, air separas.
Oh, sorry, I tertutup lah.
Okey. Bayangkan macam ni. Air keruh.
So this is an example of the audio overview.
Macam bahaya sangat kan?
Betul. Anda tengok ke bawah dan anda fikir, cuma paras lutut. Saya boleh redah benda ni di tempat yang selamat. Tapi, apa yang anda tak tahu, air separas lutut tu sebenarnya sedang membawa momentum seberat 1 tan.
Ya, cukup untuk menyapu kaki anda dari bawah dalam sekeli mata.
Atau yang lebih menakutkan, bayangkan terdapat arus elektrik 240 volt yang sedang mengalir senyap dalam air tu.
Okay, so itu example kalau kita generate audio using Malay language lah. So if you notice, the language used to is not macam ada slang ke apa ke, it's a real voice. So actually ada voice actor yang maybe like Google hire to create this kind of sound. Sounds very like a normal conversation that we converse with our friends. So it's very interesting. You can try and generate on your own. So this one I berdasarkan soalan yang diajukan oleh Cik tadi, boleh ke in image? So right here I have few example that I have uploaded using image lah. So ni based on only infographic, you can also come up with few sources like audio also can, video also can. So with just only 2 sources. So not necessarily you need to upload a lot, just like 2 image pun is sufficient enough. So this is example for image generation using the NotebookLM. I have also example using YouTube. So this one is from a YouTube video. So I have one YouTube video right here. It's all crisis. So kat sini dia ada show me a few summary of what this YouTube video discussing about, and I can also generate mind map, and I don't need to watch like the whole 3 hours video of regarding this issue. I can just upload the link in the YouTube, so I can just I can see what are the TOC, the table of content lah, from the YouTube video, and I can just pick and choose what are the things that I want to look at into details lah. So this is from the YouTube video. Okay, so this is the reference, the YouTube video that I refer. And for the YouTube video, you can actually see the transcript of the YouTube video as well. Not only the video, you can read the transcript at the bottom part right here. So if you don't have like much time to watch, you can just look at the transcript of the video at this part. So how to upload? The same way you upload your source that I've showed earlier. To upload, just click on upload, but choose the format that you want lah. So like YouTube channel, I have a YouTube channel right here. So let's see like what topic here? History of ancient Egypt. So I just copy this link and paste it here and click insert. Oops, it's loading. So the same way, if I want to upload image, so I create new and choose file. So this is the one that I picked earlier, panduan banjir dan tips cara semasa banjir. So I upload the same way only.
Excuse me, sister. I have a question regarding the image tu. Just to clarify, what if it is a set of images in a PDF? Contoh macam scan books kan, buku kita scan. So will it be able to interpret or understand the PDF, or do we have to upload like by one image at a time?
No, you can just upload one whole PDF file, also can, no problem.
Excuse me. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Amreen Sultan. Um, I want to continue with the same question. Like my sources for my content analysis is Arabic books that are translated into English. Those books are with me, but not in a soft form. So I scanned them, and now they are with me in soft form. But when we scan, they are scanned as image. So if I upload them in the LM will be able to read and extract information from them or no?
Yes, can.
Can.
No problem.
Okay.
Mm. So that's what's special about the NotebookLM Enterprise.
Yeah, I want to add on. Actually, NotebookLM support Arabic language. You doesn't even need to translate it. You can just upload it.
If you have the original
Yeah.
books in Arabic, also you can upload it. So what language available? You can see at the output language here, the setting button here, and you can choose your own preferred languages. Okay, next one is sharing. Sharing setting. So you can share your generated notebook with the same enterprise NotebookLM user. So how you can do that? You can add your friend's name here. It's actually your friends or your lecturer. If your lecturer is the enterprise NotebookLM user also, you can pick the name here. So I'll be sharing my notebook with some of my peers. So just add the email address of the people, your friends, at this box. And then you can choose to share the full notebook or the chat only. So if you share the chat only, this is the view that your peer can see lah. So they cannot see your sources. They cannot see the studio version that you generate. They can only see the chat section. So totally up to you. If you want to share the full notebook, also can. If you want to share the chat section, only also can. And then just click send. Click on the send button and your friend will receive the notification. You can also copy the link of your notebook and share it with your team. Just some customizable setting. This is the additional setting that is not matter most lah, but you can actually change the light mode to dark or following your device. So the dark mode will look like this lah. So since NotebookLM Enterprise support many file format, so it's actually up to you what type of format file that you want to upload. So it's very versatile. So I think you can try to explore more on your own at your own pace lah. So play around and use this tool as your learning companion. So if you have completed all the 4 prompts using the NotebookLM, you can share it to this. Oh, sorry, we have pop quiz. So pop quiz. So we are nearing the end of our session. So we have pop quiz. We have a few merchandise. So ikan ni lah. So if you want to answer the questions, please raise your hand. So whoever raise your hand first, and get the correct answer will receive interesting merchandise from us. So I need Dila and everyone helps to see whoever raised the hand first, and then correct answer, and then we can give a present for you. So the first question is, what makes Gemini a multimodal AI model? So, sorry, I count 1, 2, 3 first, and then whoever raised their hand can get Special present lah. Okay, are you guys ready? Okay. Do you have the answer ready? Ready. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Sabar. Purple one. The miss right there. So what's the answer?
It supports, it can handle different types of inputs like text, images, and audios.
Yes, correct. Congratulations. Okay, yang tak dapat jangan risau, ada lagi 2. Ada lagi 2 soalan. So the next question is, what's one of the NotebookLM most useful features for students? So get your answer ready. Not yet? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Sabar. Sabar. This guy right there. Okay. So what's the answer? Deep research. I think that one you mentioned is from Gemini, right? But you actually need to find the answer right there. It's from the from the multiple choice questions. Okay. Okay. Congratulations. Okay, this is the last question. So which features provide a podcast style discussion of your uploaded content? Okay. So are you guys ready? 1, 2, 3. Siapa? Siapa? Siapa Adila? So, siapa? That hijau, hijau. Ah, okay, abang hijau.
C, audio overview.
Audio overview, that's correct. Congratulations. So we hope you enjoyed the session. So if you have any questions, you can come forward. I'll be here.
Excuse
Oh, ada
me.
chat eh?
Can I ask question?
Yes.
For for the infographic image, because I saw some of my friends, they generate the infographic using NotebookLM. So using the Siswa AI, can we also use the feature of generating the infographic? And the second question, I would like to ask, since we are using the Siswa AI account, after we graduate, can we still use the account?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for asking the question. So the one that you mentioned, your peers might have generate infographic using NotebookLM kan? So, yes, it's possible, but for NotebookLM Enterprise, the features is not yet ready for NotebookLM Enterprise. So, probably in the next quarter, the infographic infographic generation for NotebookLM Enterprise will come a bit later. But the one that your peers might have used is the one NotebookLM Pro. So the NotebookLM Pro version ada untuk infographic generation. So it's actually a different type of version lah. So one Pro and one Enterprise. For Enterprise, the features tak ada lagi at the moment, but will follow suit later. Maybe in the next quarter. So just keep on use. So you might notice a difference if today you use this setting tak ada, but next month ada pula. So it's improving each day lah. So I hope that answer. What's the other question?
Can we still use the account after graduation? Because this one is student account, right? So after graduation, we cannot use it anymore.
I don't think so. It's actually setting from the bahagian that the IT department from UIA punya setting lah. So if they set the period to be maybe like 1 year after you graduate, you can still access your student account. So it's actually a different type of arrangement between the university lah. But I don't think so lah. Maybe once you graduated, the account is not available. But you can use the free version lah later.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Can I
Sorry, sister, for your second question, right? According to our policy, if you are graduate, around 1 to 3 months, your Google account will be deleted. Okay, so that's answer your question, right? All right.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
So I can see here that I have like two types of LM, like Plus and Enterprise. So in the Plus, I can see like around 9 different types of things that I can do. Like I can generate slides, reports, flashcards, quizzes, and data. So what is the difference between Enterprise, or I can continue to use Plus if I am getting more features?
For of course you can use the plus, but the plus limitation is there are limit in terms of number of prompts that you can use, number of flashcard that you can generate. I think it is too little for you to carry out your study or for your research. That's why it still recommend that you use this NotebookLM Enterprise, where you will actually cater for a higher, we call it expanded limits in terms of the usage, that you can generate a lot more chat and also documents or even audio overview and video overview as compared to the plus. Even though plus, yeah, you may think that you have got now you have got a lot of function like flashcard and so on, but those flashcard or quizzes that generated from NotebookLM Plus now, actually you are not, there's no export function basically. There's no way that you can copy it out into your project document to use. There's no way. You can only run it within the NotebookLM app itself. Yeah. So, but anyway, those features will be coming soon into this NotebookLM Enterprise. Yeah. Hopefully by the end of Q2. Yeah. But for a total better in terms of IP protection and more expanded usage, so it is still recommend to use this NotebookLM Enterprise.
Regarding the prompts, I just want to know that all the 4 functions that are currently available in the enterprise, we need to generate a prompt for each one of them, like one video, one report, one like audio, and one what was that? Another 4?
Okay. To fulfill the 4 activity, it is not necessary that you have to generate a prompt for each and of them. Yeah. So long you fulfill the 4 activity, like you create a new notebook is one activity, example. So when you upload sources, then it's considered the second activity. Yeah. So you put in some, let's say you put in 2 prompts. There's already 2 activities, so it will already fulfill the 4 activity. Yeah, it doesn't go by number of points, it goes by number of activity actually.
Okay, thank you.
उस पे जल्दी हो रहा है
Any question before we conclude?
Assalamualaikum. Can anyone hear me?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm Shakir joining from the webinar side. Did posted the questions on chat. Just wondering, with NotebookLM, if there any resources to help adjust the prompts or settings to optimize it to respond to a specific style? Because it's very general. Sometimes well, for instance, for me, I'm training for Viva, so you want the person to explain in how they want to respond. Is there any resources? I know it's a bit lengthy, so that's why I'm asking for resources. And secondly, any other Google AI related services available other than NotebookLM under the Siswa AI enterprise thingy? Thank you.
Macam mana Google Site? Gemini Tools. Oh, okay, kejap.
Yeah, you can refer to this contour or demo prompts. So, okay, your first question I think is about we call it prompt engineering. How do you do a good prompt? So there are actually you can refer to this website called sites.google.com/awante.my/Gemini. So inside there you will find a lot of sample prompts. Okay, on how to do prompting. If you want to learn further, Jimmy, can you click on the canvas?
Canvas.
Yeah. So if you want to learn further, you can click on the canvas. Then there's one called German prompt engineering. So it provides you a self-learn how to do prompting. So you can use it to do your self-study. Then this is actually so-called best practice way of doing prompting. Yeah. So then your second question in this Siswa.ai, now is only one app, which is NotebookLM Enterprise and no others.
Thank you for the response. Good on the prompt engineering part.
Yeah, thank you for the question.
So I'll share this link in the chat so you can get to this website right away. So I've pasted the link in the chat so you can find it lah. So for everyone in the room, you can scan this QR and then you can find the information regarding prompt engineering and also other AI tools on how to use it in this specific Google site.
Yeah, and then this, you see the NotebookLM Enterprise use cases. Yeah, so you can just do a read up. This will give you an idea and some sample prompt on how you can make use of these tools.
Okay, online participant, any question? In the hall, any question? Just raise your hand.
I want to ask regarding the form that we need to fill up to upload the screenshots, right? So is this the form or?
Yeah, this is the form. This is the
okay.
link to the form. So anyone in the room and also in the what online session, you can also scan this QR code and upload your 4 prompts using this link. So make sure you use you pick the right university lah. Yes, just this link. So you need to scan and upload your 4 prompts document using this link. So thank you so much for your time today. I hope that you guys can get the insight of what NotebookLM has to offer. So if you have any questions or any technical issues regarding the NotebookLM, how to log in and how to use it, will be available right here with our team member. So you guys can come forward and seek our assistant right here. Thank you so much for your time today. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
And thank you to our speaker for insightful sharing. We hope that this program could boost your academic productivity and help you transform your study material from the chaos to the clarity. So we also hope you successfully completed the 4 prompt challenge and unlock your official certificate. Before we official to conclude, we also to invite all participants in hall in the front for the quick group photo session. Wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you so much.
Yang kat sini tengah renovation. Jauh. Level ada tapi macam
Okay, dear sister, brother, please come.
Hi all. Hello. Okay. Please make sure all of you submit the feedback form by today and then can get your goodies outside. Okay? That's all. Thank you.